Good morning. Well, 2 weeks I sat at home. There were barely any loads, barely any. And then once there were some, nobody wanted to pay no round trip. So basically sat around at home, which is a good thing too. You know, like I told you guys, I don't have to go. Just the videos will be maybe different, or maybe, you know, maybe there will be just a video a week or a video every 2 weeks whenever I just go, you know, so you guys can see. Or I might just come up with other things to show you guys or talk about or whatever, you know. Talk about the market, talk about how the week went, talk about, you know, how our drivers did, things like that. Maybe some kind of a news report or whatever you want to call it, a weekly one. We'll see. Today, picking up in Spokane, going to Lewiston, Idaho, which is a beautiful drive, and I'll show you guys what we're loaded with when we're loaded. They're going to be waiting for me there, so I'm not going to be recording how we're loading with the loading process. You guys know those processes anyways. So today we've got a tiny little load, but hey, we'll take whatever can pay, and we'll haul whatever pays. So 4 buckets, adhesive. Got some markers in those, and then we got something else in those boxes. So 7 pieces altogether fits right there. I'm gonna go put the little pieces probably right here, and then those little boxes I'll probably take up front with me, and we're good. So let's get going to Lewiston. Pretty drive, like I said, over there. It's always a pretty drive driving to Lewiston. That they got that whole view from up above, from up top, so very nice. I'll show you guys from up top. Perfecto. Look at this. Boxes fit nicely right there. These things fit nicely right there. We're good to go. And I know everybody's favorite subject is the money. How much is somebody getting paid for this load? How much are you making? Is it worth it? This and that. Well, you guys decide if it's worth it or not. 2 weeks I sat at home. There was no loads for 2 weeks. I still have to pay insurance on the van, which costs me $600 a month, but the, you know, 2 weeks no loads, and then I finally got one, so it cost me already $300 for not going anywhere really. But you know, that's just part of the game. You know, I could have probably went for cheaper, but I didn't want to. I didn't have to, because I've got plenty of work in the office, and when I need to go, I'll go. If I need to go vent, I'll go vent, you know, and take a load. But besides that, I'm fine. I don't have to do the driving, just so you guys know, because I can do dispatching, and I can do paperwork in the office, and I've got plenty to do. So you guys decide. This load pays 500 bucks. It's like 120 miles. But I did sit at home for 2 weeks. I didn't have anything else besides this for a whole 2 weeks. Yeah, I did give one to my son that one time, so I could have went on that if I really wanted to, but I didn't want to. So like about a week and a half ago, he took one. He took a roll to an Indian reservation out here locally. But you know, besides that, there hasn't been anything. So you guys decide what's worth it, what's not. I mean, you know, I don't go all over the place, but locals are gone. Like, they're gone everywhere. There's barely any freight for local, and if there is, I mean, there is, but in the bigger cities, but it's super cheap. I mean, it's more than half of what you're used to paying. That's how it is, just so you guys know. So for all of you guys that think local is great and it's good and it can, you know, sustain you, unless you live in Chicago or, like, you know, Milwaukee, I don't know what other, you know, California doesn't pay, southern states don't pay anything, Jersey doesn't pay anything, Ohio doesn't pay anything anymore. Really, the only place that we know that can actually pay something is Chicago area. And if you're not there, then local, don't even bother. I don't even know if you'll survive on local there. It's going to all depend on how much your fuel cost is. Well, not just fuel, but how much your operating cost is with your fuel, with your insurance, and everything else combined. And, you know, it's not every day that you'll even have a load or be busy every single day, so got to consider all that. So you got to go OTR. If you guys are looking to get into this, I mean, I don't know. It depends what your bills are. It depends how much savings you have. If you have savings, you can get into this. If you're just looking to get started, you've been waiting for a long time and you want to get in now, well, times have changed, rates have changed, and you know, things have gotten slower and a lot cheaper, just so you guys know. So to get in the game, you're not going to be making as much as, you know, it was last year or the year before. Those were the great times, you know. Those were the harvest times. Right now, we're in the desert. Licking rocks, collecting raindrops, things like that. So, you guys decide. This is Lewiston, Idaho, guys. We've got some cows in the pastures. We've got some people here living there, over there, over there, over there. Pretty much everybody who's here up in the hills has the best views in town. That, I don't know what that is. I think that's a little shop. I don't even know if it's working or not. But as you come off of Highway 195, and then you're going to be coming down. Basically, the highway is down there, so it's zigzagging down, 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 down. And this is Lewiston right down there, just in case you guys didn't know. Locals, they know, but camera doesn't do any justice. I guarantee you it does not. I'm already looking live versus looking in this little hole in a little screen. Nothing. No comparison. Looking at it live is 100%. What do you mean 100? 150, 200, 500% better. It's nice right now. It's not so hot, so we got green hills, green mountains, green fields, everything green. I'm sure in a couple of weeks it's all going to just turn yellow because it gets hot down here. And no rain. That's the paper mill over there. The one that makes the whole town stink. Let's see it from up above. I think this deserves a little flight. me a comment and let me know if you guys like the views. Because that drone footage right there, that deserves a like. I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Not in every city, not in every place you'll get to be so far up above where you get to see everything. The whole Lewiston and Clarkston. Lewiston, Idaho and Clarkston, Washington, right across the river. Awesome. Awesome views. 9 miles to go and we're there. Steep grade down. I'm sure I've showed it before, but if you guys have never seen it before, look at some of my older other videos. I've shown this place many times, this road. I've got a lot of people questioning all these different questions that are always answered and have been answered many times in my other videos. So guys, you guys are asking like the same exact question questions that are super popular, that I give answers to all the time. There's special videos about everything, like the sleeper, the insulation, what kind of van to buy, diesel, no diesel, so on and so forth. It's all the same exact questions in every video that I put out. So if you guys have questions, check out the videos on the channel. There's at least 270 videos probably just in this expediting playlist that you guys can watch. If you watch all those, you'll be a pro at this. You won't have any questions. I'll be asking you guys questions. Lewiston, Idaho is only 100 miles away from Spokane. In Spokane today, I had no choice but to fill up at a certain gas station because I couldn't go back. I didn't want to turn around. I didn't want to go to Idaho. You know, as far as the other way to Idaho to get the cheapest fuel. Could have probably gotten it for $3.85. But, you know, long story short, filled up for $3.69. I'm sorry, not $3.69, $4.69 in Spokane today, and then came here and it's $4.29. So like 40 cents difference, just 100 miles away. Can you guys believe that? Washington versus Idaho. So always check your states, which states are cheaper in fuel. And if you can make it towards the state line and, you know, to a cheaper gas station, might as well, because 40 cents per gallon, you know, it's still half a lunch for 400 miles. Then you drive another 400 miles, then it's another half a lunch, so you can have yourself a free lunch if you save on fuel. Just something to think about. Look at this. Beautiful spring in Idaho. guys want to laugh at a sandwich I just got from, well, I got 2 of them, and thank God I got 2. I thought I got 2, and I'm like, well, as I'm standing in line waiting for them, for my bag, I'm thinking, man, I think I ordered way too much. It's already warm, you know, shouldn't be eating too much. Most likely we'll be over full and tired when I'm coming back, but Arby's has some sliders right now. They're called sliders. I don't know, maybe I should have known, but here's the sandwich, $2.99, and it's just this. The other one was really even a lot smaller, but here it is compared to my steering wheel. This is the kind of sandwich you get at Arby's for $3, $3. Well, it's a good thing I got 2 because, you know, I could be starving.